MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Adam Greenberg, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Alex Happ is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Coming to the plate now, Eli Chavis. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the second baseman, Anthony Sanchez.
Set to get his day started, Anthony Sanchez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Joe.
Stepping in, Joe Tyson. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
0-1, here it comes.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Derek Lemons, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown, but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
10.
Into the box now, Chris Tan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Lemons has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And that's the second out.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now to the plate, David Torres. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
David Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Torres brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Tom DeLuca. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with an average of .311. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
To the plate now, Bruno Gomez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
One and two. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Lemons isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swing and miss guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Moya trying to get there. Throw will be well late as he reaches at first.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Grimes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a throw over, back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Alex Happ, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 0-1 offering. Bottom of the second here with no score. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Steve Moya.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Steve Moya.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Stepping in now, Dominic Ojeda. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ojeda playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. The 1-0.
Oh, that's up there.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The pitcher.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Derek Lemons. Kipnis on to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eli Chavis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, we've of course spotlighted the positives of his season batting totals, but putting a microscope on the last 10 games, his batting numbers have actually dropped off to around the league average over that time.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Now a bunt attempt here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Well, as we've discussed, he's easily been one of the league's best bats, but his production has been merely good, not great, over his last 10 games, with his line over that stretch a little under 300.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
So striding forward now, Chris Tan. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. The 3-1. High pop up. Torres shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in, Ryan Buckner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now for the O's, Anthony Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 3-2, full count. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number, about 99 for a top speed. Not too many guys around the league can match that. In now, Joe Tyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding into the box, David Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in, Tom DeLuca. First pitch on its way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
0-1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Fouled away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Bruno Gomez. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box, Steve Moya.
Third baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Sammy Sosa.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number one. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And it's fouled away. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ojeda will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Julio Teheran, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Dominic Ojeda. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away. Teheran, a Colombian-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Popped up. Buckner has a play. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 37, Derek Lemons.
Now at the plate, Derek Lemons. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball back down front.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Late that time for a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1.
No, that's low.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eli-Chavis.
Digging in once again, Eli-Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Sosa will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Digging in, Jimmy Grimes. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio.
Pete Armstrong will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Armstrong.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. To second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Striding in, Chris Tan. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. The three of us are back with more following this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Billy Palmer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready once again, Anthony Sanchez.
Leading off for Baltimore, the second baseman, Anthony Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 35, Shortstop, Joe Tyson.
Ready now, Joe Tyson. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 25, David Torres.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Torres. First pitch on its way. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Two and two. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here's another 2-2. Popped him up. Grimes moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman Ryan Buckner.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
All even now, 2 and 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So now to the plate, Sammy Sosa, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball one. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now in the box, number 12, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Marcus Semien would be next. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Now it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. Luke Little is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Into the box, Tom DeLuca. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Tom DeLuca.
First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Little, originally from the state of Missouri. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Drilled right back up the middle, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Runners off for second. Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another chance, Steve Moya. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Derek Lemons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Eli Chavis. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Just foul. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded as the lead remains 3-1. Salvador Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Salvador Perez.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gomez is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
The pitcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Grimes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jesse Padilla will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jesse Padilla.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
To the plate now, Adam Greenberg, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Runner on first with 2 away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Cubs strand one. Score holds, it's 3-1. Ronnie Wickert has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready now for Baltimore, Joe Tyson. First pitch coming, here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's out.
Fork ball, 1-2 now.
1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The first baseman, number 25, David Torres.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, David Torres. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder. and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There he goes. And another foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate, Tom DeLuca, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Orioles leave 1. And it's still 3-1. Jason Perez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Jason Perez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Chris Tan. First delivery to him on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chavis moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. Here comes the first pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A 1 pitch on its way. Softly hit out to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
So in now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Willie Peralta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Bruno Gomez.
Leading off the Baltimore.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Bruno.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Yeah.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Steve Moya.
Standing in, Steve Moya. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Peralta, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Dominic Ojeda, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This one's down to third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jimmy Stallings takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 21, Jimmy Stallings. Now playing center and batting 9.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Stallings, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled off. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Digging in and looking for more, Jimmy Grimes. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way.
That's outside.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Derek Lemons earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Alex Happ was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jimmy Stallings hammers down the save, his 40th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.